I parted with my money a couple of weeks ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it arrived today. To my surprise, I was expecting an eBay case for this one, but it arrived in the post this morning. So I just thought I'd do a quick video, just to show you sort of some first impressions and unboxing of this radio. So it's come in this nice box. It's got the radio on the front, made up in the shape of writing DMR radio. You can see there. I'm not sure why it says police, so you definitely can't pick up the police on this. On the side, it's just got some specifications. A lot of it is just gibberish, really, Chinese to English gibberish, as you can see there. And it's got the contents on the side. So you get your Baofeng DMR radio, antenna, belt clip, hand strap, that should be, battery, charger, power adapter, instructions, and a headset. We've all got plenty of them lying around if you've got plenty of Baofengs. So yeah, nice packaging. We'll just have a quick look inside. So you've got the instruction manual on the top there. I'm going to have to read this. I had a quick glance through before, and there's a lot of information in there, especially on the digital side of things. It's not your average Baofeng manual. You can see there's a lot of programming information, software programming information as well, which funnily enough it doesn't actually come with, which is a bit of a concern, but you know, we'll get to that as we go through. So there's plenty of information there to go through. You know, I'm sure that'll all become clear in time. So that's the manual, and we'll bob that to one side. The radio is in the box there on top, as you can see, and it comes in a bag. The battery's already attached. Sometimes they come separate, but it's attached there. If we take that top piece of cardboard off, is another box inside, which shows the which gives you your other little bits and pieces, such as a 3-pin charger there, charging adapter, only twin core wire, but 3-pin plug there, which is better than 2, I suppose. You've got the little wrist strap there, anybody that uses them. We've got the charging base, which is pretty standard with other models of this radio, so you know, no differences there. Same voltage, same power output, everything. We've got the little bag here with an earpiece in. Again, don't know anybody that uses them, they are rubbish. Belt clip, pretty handy if you want to put it on your jeans or on your belt. We'll stick that on later. And the antenna, a bit of a different antenna. It looks like a Nagoya, so a lot better than the usual Baofeng antennas you get. It looks like a Nagoya one, a bit better quality, should perform better. It is unbranded, but it does look like the Nagoya ones to me. I've had similar antennas to that, and they do work okay. Be interesting to see how that performs. So if we move this stuff out of the way, that's the antenna, and here's the radio in the flesh. So nice looking little radio, same as the UV-5R, except it's got black buttons. Feels a little bit weighty, bit weightier than the UV-5R. I'm not sure if there's any extra hardware in that, but it does feel a little bit heavier. If we just screw this antenna on the top, fits okay. I was a bit dubious as to whether the antenna would fit in that little sleeve on top of the radio there, but it does. It fits nice and tight, so that's not going to go anywhere. So yeah, you can see the front black buttons instead of the coloured ones. I think on the other Baofengs you get different coloured buttons, don't you? You've got the speaker mic port on one side, and on the left hand side you've got your PTT call and monitor buttons. Battery on the back, nothing new there, and LED on the top. So yeah, nice little radio. I do wish they'd broken away from the Baofeng UV-5R style for this, but you know, I suppose it you know, it's a recognised brand, so you can see it next to a regular UV-5R there. Slight difference aesthetically, but at a glance you're not really going to notice much, except the DM-5R hasn't got a belt clip on. So they're the two radios together. The DM-5R does feel a little bit heavier, but that might just be me. I'll have to get them on the scales and give it away. So yeah, so if we have a look at the battery inside, it says 2000 mAh battery. Not sure that's actually going to be true, but there we go. Power 5 watts. And the model DM-5R, and the frequency. This is supposed to be tier 1, which is for sort of PMR 446, as far as I'm aware, but this radio is opened up to the standard Baofeng frequency range, so I don't know. So if we switch it on, welcome, nothing new there. D, I'm assuming that means digital. So if we have a look through The menus, we'll see what these are like. You won't hear beeping because I've overlaid this audio into this video, but you can see we've got the slot there. So that's your slot 1 or slot 2 that you can select. So it seems to be all in order. Encryption key. So I don't think you can select an encryption key, but there's plenty in there to choose from should you want to talk encrypted on this thing. So color code. Again, there should be 15 color codes in there. Yep, there is. No problems there. All call or single call. I'm assuming that's going to be a programmable function, so you can call every radio in a specific talk group or just one. Messages there, so I'm assuming you can text on this. That seems quite interesting. You can switch between DMR and FM, which is handy in the VFO mode to switch between the two. And then the rest is just usual Baofeng functions. So nothing new there. Those are all for analog. So I do need to get some software for this. I'm sure it'll be available online. Hoping the cable will be the same. Can't see it being any different, but there we go. So yeah, that was just a quick introduction to this radio. I'll be doing a few parts in a series on this, so we'll cover all bases with it. There's a lot to go through, so I'll do it in a few videos rather than just one. But good to see this actually come through in the flesh. It's a long time coming from Baofeng, and you know, I wouldn't have been surprised if the seller disappeared off eBay and it was all a joke. But there it is. It does exist. To what quality it exists and to what extent it exists in terms of DMR and its performance around that digital mode, I don't know. With regards to code plugs, firmware, and digital standards. But stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.